Hello, salam alaikum, bitches. It's me, your man, Commie Mark, your friendly neighborhood communist. Welcome to Russian Troll Factory, the human bot farm project that we're working on. This episode is definitely a filler episode. We're actually, if you notice, off StreamYards again, back onto OBS, and I'm hoping that we're able to successfully carry across the sound working. So you guys in the chat are gonna be super important in helping me test that works. I'm not muted right now, am I? Everyone can hear me talking, I assume. Uh, this is fun. Just waiting for someone to say yes. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, I guess, let's, switch here. Hello, Billy and Kenzo, you're in the show. Hello.
Good evening, boys and girls.
Hello.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Billy,
Hello.
for 9 episodes of this show in a row, I asked you the question, what did you not do this week? And every week gave me the same answer, until on week 9 I was like, bro, come up with a different answer. And
I don't even remember what my answer was.
What was this answer?
Every time that I would say, what have you not done this week, you would say, oh, I haven't found any work this week.
Right.
So, Billy, what have you not been doing this week?
I haven't gotten to spray anyone in the face with tear gas this week, which is kind of a bummer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this an activity that you do most other weeks, Billy, or?
I mean, I try, but it doesn't usually. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Oh wait, shit. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
I try to do my best, but it doesn't always happen.
That's gonna trigger some people, no doubt.
Oh, what?
That's a nice
Oh.
you.
Yeah, I got a new job. I'm gonna be king of the ice agents.
A career in law enforcement is an honest job, surely.
Yeah.
Billy, are you gonna post that on Twitter? Or
No.
No. I didn't think so. Maybe this week will you incorporate that into the troll of the week or whatever? Whatever that's gonna be. Obviously we don't know yet. That's something that will hopefully unfold and evolve over the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for those that don't know, or don't care, or maybe they know, or maybe they don't care, I'm a first generation. Oh, I'm hearing it's echoing.
Let us know in the chat if it's echoing on your end. Go on, carry on. I just changed something.
I'm a first generation American. Both of my parents came here, were immigrants.
Okay.
My mother came from the Philippines, and my father came from Hungary. So
in England, we'd call that you're foreign.
Yeah, I'm a foreigner. Yeah.
Yeah, but in England, he's already foreign, even if he's American.
Of course.
Yeah.
Would Ice Luffy be able to beat up Absolute Batman?
I think so. I think I think I think the only person that would be able to successfully take on Luffy would probably be Mr. Fantastic or possibly Plastic Man.
Okay.
Oh, let's check in with the bots in the chat. There's some people here. I've just realised next week's 1%, and I'll fucking write this down, is in Biggin chat. Like, I forgot to add that into the new OBS build or whatever. I've been having so much fun, like, rebuilding the show. I'm making like a Soviet jazz club as like a business front for the Troll Factory, like a actual setting for the show. Yeah,
I, I have a slight suggestion too. Is you might want to put names above our laptops just so people know who to hate. You know?
yes. Okay, I'll write that down also.
Mm.
Names.
Yeah. Because you want to know who to hate. I mean, it's good to know. Like, it's good to focus where your hate is going. You know, you don't want to just be willy nillying your hate.
Yeah, of course. What we're not in StreamYards at all. Like,
Yeah, we're in
this.
something called something Ninja,
Yeah,
Vodo Ninja.
yeah. And what it does is it lets me. In before, what I was doing was like grabbing a strip out of StreamYards of all four of yous like in a row. But now, like, I can pick up your individual camera feeds and it, like, so they don't have to be in this position. Like, we can move to different scenes and it will automatically, like, put you in the correct place.
Well, I think we've already. Is that a duck I keep hearing? um, I think we've at least identified that it was definitely OBS that was causing the echo, since we've already had an echo less than 5 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're certainly hearing an echo. Still, nobody in the chat has said that there's been an echo, and
Yep.
they they would let us
Oh,
know.
really?
Oh, you're muted now.
Me.
Yeah, you were for a
Me?
second there.
Whack.
Oh, or maybe I was looking at the YouTube stream and watching your mouth move, and then I didn't hear anything on this end, and it was throwing me a false positive.
Okay. All right. I think it. Nobody's crying in the chat, so let's keep going. Let's move forward. All right.
Chat, you
So
guys can't see this back end of this service, but it is janky as fuck.
yeah, they're only seeing the output in it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
one of the 1% that we've added back into the show now is the scoring and point system. So, change to here. Okay, so I'm up here now. Hello. And we're doing a screen share. Great, that's what I wanted. Right, the scores. Right. So Jabba is winning at the moment. He's way out in the lead on 700 points. The AI, the bots, is beating all of us. Cade is in third. Matt Barr went all the way to sixth, like after just appearing in the chat once. Get points for chat activity.
It's kind of cool though, because he goes by Matt 6 Bar and he's in 6th place.
Oh yeah, good touch. So yeah, and Piper is in 9th place, but she's not here. So that position is in danger this week. Jan is also not here. He's very poorly. So he's going to get even further behind on the scores.
Right.
And the question of how do you get points, I'll hand over to Captain Fuckhead, right? Captain Fuckhead invented this scoring system for the show right back in the beginning when it was supposed to be like what we're trying to remake. He
That
invented
is an
this.
amazing picture right there. Holy shit.
That's when the show used to take place on the gay space base, like, but it doesn't anymore. It's in the Soviet Jazz Club now. So the scoring system, the commie system, it's called. You get points for giving answers that are comedy, like be funny, get points. Very obvious and easy. Be original, get points. Bring some meaning, get points. Be a master of it, I don't know, get points. Be inventive and encourage each other in it. Yes, and each other. That's how we win.
I think you missed one though.
What?
Give money.
Oh yeah, that's what I should change this M to. Money.
Money, yeah.
That's how Jabba got into first place, by throwing super chats at our guest that week, which was Dark Gift. And it was a good show. Like, I was really happy with how it went. We had 38 people watching at one point, which was the biggest numbers that we've had, like, since we came back. A lot of them were not actual viewers. You know, they were alt accounts coming to spam in the chat and stuff like that, which is
That's
fine
whatnot.
because they still count. I don't mind. As long as they leave a like. Remember to leave a like if you're watching.
Absolutely, you can encourage negative things. Miku has asked a question. Yes, absolutely. We like encouragement of any kind is good.
Well, the reality is that the scores are just totally made up, and I'll just give whatever I feel like. So, just
It's made up, just like communism.
and it's not entirely true that the points are made up. Like, the points for the chat are tracked by the bot, like, and those accrue automatically. The amount of bonus points is made up by me. Like, for example, Captain Finity was the first person in the chat, so he gets 40 points. See, like,
Okay.
you're just making up like that.
Oh, it's Alex VRB makes a good point right here. Give Billy the power to pull up chats on stream. He's the only one that reads chat.
I read that before you said it, by the way.
Oh yeah, Martin Solomon also says I'm paying for those points. You actually do get a multiplier for being a member. Like, so your appearances in the chat are worth, I think 1.5 times the points of a regular player.
Is it kind of like a social credit scoring system?
Yeah. And you can get points by providing me intelligence as well. That's the whole point, to build octopus secretly in the back of the Soviet Jazz Club. That's what we're doing. Let's have a look. I did actually half plan a show. Oh yeah, last week's troll. So got I decided last week that an easy, repeatable, no work segment is to take last week's troll and then just look at it again, like, so we can laugh at what happened, like, and see the reaction. And last week I made Dark Gift redraw this Comics Gate lunch tables meme thing from years ago, and it got quite some reactions. 39 likes, that's not too bad. Billy,
Yes.
would you be so kind as to read some of these for
Yeah.
us? This one is
Scotsman TV, the Inkslayer artist, says, I fixed it. I'm not a pretentious suburbanite or a self-loving slumite. I'm Main Street. I show up. I grind out the work. I don't beef with people. CG Main Street. So wait, did he add a whole new table?
he
I'm
added
trying
himself down here.
Oh, just,
yeah, but,
okay. Okay. I mean, that's I would say that's some partial misinformation, some partial real information. So that's since it's a little bit of both, I would say that's legitimate news right there. Yes, I will approve.
Okay. So
Patrick
Quinlan.
Quinland says, Rose Commandos is no way an offshoot of For Fuck's Sake. I'm not taking a shot at them, just saying I'm pretty sure we were here before them. And it would be more appropriate to say that since Johnny Scab started the Commandos, it's more of an offshoot of Malin. And then it now becomes something more like Greybeard's Malin EVS. Also, Dr. Ben is not a commando. He should be in the... Okay, so basically this is bullshit right here. You can pass on this.
Well, so Patrick is talking about his group over here, CG Commandos. Are you familiar with?
That was a whole lot of, well, actually, like.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that's what I asked people to do. I said, please tell me all the ways that he's wrong. And remember, in the show, before the show, I kept saying, I've picked Dark Gift deliberately because he's gonna he's the person who the most people are going to say is wrong. Right. That was the...
Well, I'm just saying, his comment was, I think it was too fact-based. It didn't have any entertainment value. So that's why I said pass on that comment. Because it was too based in things that are probably true. So it didn't really add any... I mean, you got to put some, if you're going to get points, you need to spread in some of those commie things into your post, whether it be factual or not.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. That's a good idea. We should be giving out points for great tweets, and it, that's a good one. But for me, it's interesting, the information, right? Here's his group over here, CG Commandos, which I was aware of. I've been on that show when it was Johnny Scab and Patrick and some others.
Right.
And then there's this other group that he's saying they're not affiliated with, the FFS show, which I'd never even really heard of. I think I watched one this week or something. That's actual intel that we got from the show. Oh, Mr. Yonafoy is here. Hello.
Yeah.
Hell.
I know that
he gets points just for showing up and having the great singing voice that he has.
He says, "Don't believe anything Dark Gift says. He's a professional liar." That. I knew people would have that reaction on it. That was...
Chuck Reardon. Oh, this is a good comment. Chuck Reardon says, "Can you tell Dark Griff sets up wedding tables for a living?"
Yeah, for gay weddings. It's funny. I was happy with that joke. Mindy Wheeler commented on it. No, I don't think I've ever interacted with her before. This person, it's no one, said no seat at a table mark, or am I missing it? And that's what I felt a lot like this, isn't it? Where am I supposed to sit? So I went and I dug out the original And
Oh, look how nice that is.
I did and this person knows how to draw circles. Um,
Look at me. I immediately found myself. That was so easy.
in where even are you?
I'm at the Bogan table.
Oh
You're not a
yeah,
boat, are you, Billy?
Yeah, but I got my start at the Bogans, so I
No.
consider myself more at the Bogan table than any other table. Like I still say to this day that there's a huge possibility that I might not have a professional art career if it wasn't for the great Michael Bancroft.
yeah,
I was pulling a Sisyphus, and then this crazy fucking Bogan came along and just fucking kicked the boulder one time and like sent it right over the mountain for me. So
yeah. Like the AR-15 orangutan
yeah,
days, and it like
yeah.
that was a thing. I remember that.
Yeah.
On this olden days version of the meme, this is the CG UK table is over here, and it and that's not like a thing how it was 4 years ago or something, but you can see it's got Bristolian Dave on there, and Charlie's and Jabba is
Look,
apparently in.
Mandy's over there too.
Yeah, and Piper.
I don't
That's
think.
because they had that CG ladies show. Remember,
Yeah.
the three of them, and I guess that was affiliated over here because of Charlie's or whatever. Because she did like function as like a magnet for UK people. The audience really liked her because she um was just sincere and stuff. So it's sad and
I just
unfortunate that she doesn't play with us anymore.
I love how everyone just says that no matter who draws the tables, everybody says the tables are wrong. I think that's the best part.
Yeah, because it's a stupid exercise, isn't it? E- everyone's more interconnected than that. And then as well as tables having beefs with each other, you know that on the tables there's beefs and stuff like between people.
Yeah, totally. The Christians. Yeah, look at that table.
Yeah, the old God Squad. Don't see
Yeah.
much of them around anymore.
Yeah.
Mr. Unifoy is saying about the Etsy Boys table being wrong as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting some people in chat that I haven't seen Mr. Yanafui in forever. That's crazy.
Very welcome. It's good to see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And I must say, it's really good to be back as well. It's been really nice. Like, since I took the time to put Krishna Kid down and focus on, doing the homeschooling of my child, he's gotten so much better now in that time from doing that work that, I do have a bit more time than I had previously, so that's great, and now I'm able to put more time
You
back in.
you know what, like infamous CG citizen that I've seen actually in other YouTube spaces now, which is kind of crazy to see him pop up, is I've seen Sketch Therapy in the chats of other streamers that have nothing to do with comics, like over in like the video game and movie space.
Oh,
And he's still doing the same thing. He's still yelling at people and stuff. It's pretty great.
Sketch Therapy, holy
Yeah.
moly, I forgot that
Right?
person even existed. He was another one. I was talking about this the other day, how it used to be super common practice to just put the link in the chat, and people would turn up and be cool, but the Testify and Sketch Therapy and people like that ruined that,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, Testify ruined most things he was involved in. Yeah. I'm sure Satan right now is fucking lamenting that he's got to be roomies with him.
Tree Goblin says that Vicky was the leader of the Etsy Boys, and Mr. Unifuri disagrees. I really miss the old Kiwi Farms thread of Comicsgate. That was like the best. But now it's filled with. It doesn't cover the interpersonal Comicsgate dramas like it used to. That's what was great about it. Now it's all just people like crying about your boy Zach and that. Still.
Right. I actually, because I'm still a fan of Richard. I like when people complain about Richard. It fills me with great joy.
Oh, so we were supposed to look at last week's troll, which that actually wasn't it. You know, we do that thing where we force a troll at the end of the show. What we did instead was we left a review on this book about Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, where's my screen?
I want to thank you too, because like pictures of her have just been all over my my social media feed since last week's show. So thanks for that.
She's got a great pair of tits.
Yeah, I mean her tits. Like I never noticed. She's got a pretty nice rack too. Like it's pretty decent. Like it's not too shabby. Like I'm just being honest with myself. Like if it was me, if it was Billy, late '90s, early 2000s, she probably could have got me to jump on a plane and go to an island that I didn't know about.
Anyone was going to the Jeffrey party.
Yeah, so Kenzo, you wasn't here last week, was you?
No, I was not.
Okay, you can have the pleasure of reading this then. This is the review that we left.
I had an excellent time reading this book on my recent trip to a Caribbean island party with many of my celebrity friends. They were all like, "Wow, sister, that book looks great." And I said, "We passed the book round like Virginia Guffrey before the book got mysteriously hit by a bus and died before testifying." Wow.
You missed the last line. You missed the last line.
Oh, 5 out of 5 would come again.
Yeah, this guy in the chat, N2 Paints, he contributed the Virginia Guffrey lines. That was pretty good. I was very impressed with that. I think I gave him bonus points in the back end after the show for that as well. Why did I bring this up? Oh yes, of course, for the next segment of the show.
Well, I think the island was just, sort of run-of-the-mill standard low-level noncery. I think like the real shit that happened on the ranch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like I just know myself, and I would have probably easily swayed by semi-decent, good-looking broad that likes to party. Like she would have been like, "Hey, let's go do this," or I've been like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Okay. So this is the part of the show where we're going to talk about the Epstein files, but like with an extra difficulty level of also about comic books, right? Like how do we create that Venn diagram or whatever? I've got a couple of little examples like to show you. This is one that Pokemon Go removed their Pokestop from Epstein Island. That's apparently
That's horrible.
Where's Stephen Hawking gonna get him.
having a Pokestop on the island gives completely new meaning to "gotta catch 'em all."
Alex VLB says Mark loves giving it to people on the back end. That's a good joke as well. It says show my dank meme. What meme are you on about, bro? I don't remember. If it's
Billy is really hot for that Ghislaine broad. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty thirsty, so
this shocking revelation that Jeffrey Epstein uses Kickstarter instead of Indiegogo or Fund My Comic. Like,
Yeah.
we always knew that Kickstarter was crook or whatever, but this is beyond the pale.
Mm-hmm. He was a Five Nights at Freddy's fan as well.
Did I do another one? Oh yeah. Billy, would you read this for us?
Do you remember when you asked me once in the island how much Batman gave M equals per month? I don't know what that means.
Oh, if you just read my tweet version, I corrected the errors.
Oh, okay. Oh, do you remember when you asked me once in the island how much Batman gave me per month? I told you 3,000, and you said to me, "It's disgusting. He wants to keep you short so that you can never be independent." Holy pedophile island, Batman.
Yeah. This is obviously like a code in it, like but I like the idea that even Robin was on Epstein Island, like and he's trying to recruit him to be his sidekick. Like the Batman only gives Robin 3,000 a month, and he wants to keep him short, like a little kid or whatever. I don't know. There's something there. Monomachus in the chat is here. He says, "Where am I?" You're in the Russian troll factory.
There was a couple DC animated universe movies that came out. I want to say probably like 5-6 years ago. One had Nightwing totally banging a chick, and then another one had Batman totally banging a chick on both of them on rooftops. And I was just like, wow, okay, this is.
That is where you would
different.
bang if you was Batman.
Yeah, or Nightwing, yeah.
Have we discussed the whole Russian angle with Jeffrey Einstein?
No, we have not. Like,
the UK media keeps wanting to push the fact that he probably was involved with an intelligence service, and it was from the Russian.
Yeah, the UK's desire to like pin it on Russia makes me think even more that we were involved in it somehow. Like,
I wasn't. Don't put me in that bracket.
yeah, obviously not me and you. I mean, MI6. I was reading some stuff today about because the Mandelson like overspill, like that our government had earmarked Epstein as killable, like if someone found him, and then why would you send his best friend to go and be the ambassador, but also have him on the state kill list or whatever?
And people were asking why would the government give Peter Mandelson the job as ambassador to America when he's friends with Jeffrey Epstein? It's like, well, you just answered it. That's why they gave him the job as the because obviously he's pally with the American government too, right?
Oh yes. Alex, I do know what you're on about now. I'm just dumb. I will look at that after this part. This week. No, I'm gonna do it now. Actually, right. Because this kind of works. I'm just sending it to myself from my other computer.
I like how the fill-in thing for Kenzo right now looks like one of like Amelia's coworkers or,
Oh yeah.
or fellow students since that art style.
Oh yeah. Where's Kenzo's image disappeared after? I mean, he's just a black screen anyway. Like
Well, yeah, because I'm in the dark, but with the camera on.
Oh yeah, because you have to turn the camera off. That's the reason why. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that I'm like trying to keep control of. Like previously in these moments, you know, like you're so scared of the silence and stuff. But I just don't care.
Just so you know, I am doing poem today. So
Oh, excellent. I completely forgot about that.
I figured. Oh, so we're just going to be opening up the DMs live on camera? Oh, okay. See, I can't tell what's live on camera and what you're just kind of showing in the background. It's so confusing.
Yeah. For you.
For me, yeah.
Okay. This is the tweet that Alex VRB is talking about that caused a big stir this week, particularly in Spain. Billy, do you want to just read it out for the people? For the
Why didn't I ever get an invite? Sorry, Alan. Nobody wants to fuck comic people.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. So yeah, this
Is Matt Barr banned in our chat?
No, I didn't ban him.
No.
It says that he's been banned in our chat.
No.
What says that?
I just got a message from it. It says that he's been banned in chat.
Perhaps one of the mods banned him.
I can see Matt Barr in the chat saying banned.
I can see him saying banned.
Yeah. Oh. I just looked really close.
We don't ban people here. Yeah.
His first comment was deleted, the one where you were calling someone a spick. I think that's still in there. I can still see it.
Might have been auto YouTube moderation. I didn't see it.
You can't say goyim and other words like that in the YouTube. They don't let you say it.
No, okay. Don't ban him. If anyone bans him, I'll take away their wrench and stick it up their ass.
Yeah, no banning Matt.
Just get him the chat interactivity numbers up. Right, so the thing that we learned this week that was proven this week that I've been telling us for ages is that the world is run by satanic child-eating pedophiles.
Is it?
And that is terrible. That is like really bad. But did you see that Freddos are £1 now?
See, this is fake news, man. Where are they £1?
See, it has to be like at an airport or something, don't it? Like
they're 25p, bruv.
They are 30. Hang on, I have the actual inflation numbers. 35p is like the acceptable price. But £1 is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. They've got smaller as well.
Yeah, N2 Paints says that's a WH Smith's at the airport. Billy, do you know what this is?
Freddo?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I sent you a Freddo. I sent you a Freddo last Christmas, Billy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
It was with the care package.
Uh-huh.
With the other things.
Yeah, parachutes and stuff.
Yes.
This is a cultural icon in the UK.
Yeah.
Like, it's in our childhood, it was the chocolate bar that you could buy for 10p. Like, and I don't know about anyone else who's watching, but in my childhood, having 10p was a big deal.
They do like a regular chocolate one and a caramel filled one for homosexuals.
With Tasmanian Devil branding as well, somehow.
I thought it was a Frog Tony brand chocolate.
Mm-hmm. How do you eat yours, Mark?
Eat what? A Freddo?
Yes.
I just eat it in one bite, I guess.
Yeah, but from which end?
I'd go in head. I'd put his head in my mouth first.
I always bite the head.
Of course.
I always bite the head.
Gay.
Well, no, because I always feel if you're going to chew his feet off, then he's going to be in pain, isn't he? Like, while you're eating him up. Eating his head fast.
I think I've said this before on the show, but in real life, any time that I've ever held a snake, right, I've had the temptation to bite its head off, right? Because what's a snake gonna do after you've bit his head off?
We're going to bite you.
Not very much, no. Yeah, the Freddo was not inflation proof. That's what we learned. It's not going to be long before we get to a situation where they're locked up, like in the shops as well. Billy, you have this in California, don't you? Where everything's like anti-thefted now.
Oh yeah, that's how everything is in California. Yeah.
Yeah, we have that.
Like literally everything. Yeah. Well, because in California you can't be arrested for stealing unless it goes over $1,000.
Yeah.
Which is, and then people are just basically like stealing $900 at each store, and since it's not like cumulative, they can just get away with it like in perpetuity. You know.
Yeah, that's dumb, isn't it? Like, there should be like an equal and opposite law. Like, if you're going to let the robbers rob that much, you have to bend the law in the other direction for the people protecting the stuff. And
That's right.
Like, they say, oh, well, you can steal 90%. Oh, well, you can kill them 90% back or whatever. I don't know.
We need to bring back roof Koreans. During the riots, a lot of the Korean business owners were just going up on the roofs of their businesses with like weapons and stuff to like to protect their businesses. That I approve.
Base.
Yeah. And they were dubbed the roof Koreans. I mean, I'll take my Koreans on the ground or on the roof, like whatever. Like I like K-pop, so.
Poor Koreans. I feel so bad for South Koreans. You know, like growing up in a US puppet state, and thinking you have democracy, even though you're founded by a dictator or whatever.
Yeah.
I made my own Freddos instead. I said it's time to seize the means of Freddo production. Like, made a Pepe Freddo instead. We should make those. Still many. Dan,
try this.
Dan Blackroyd in the chat says, I hear all the valuable goods in the convenience store kept behind the counter now, underneath the staff's turbans. It's a good place to hide stuff.
That's racist.
He is very racist.
Anyone can wear a turban, bro.
That's true.
Anyone? No, that's cultural appropriation if you're not correct.
Old ladies are allowed to wear turbans.
Huh? No, you have to be a Sikh, I think, right? Or something.
If you want to wear a Sikh turban, sure.
What's the difference?
Most Sikhs by like if they're fundamental like Sikhs and follow their religion, they I believe they are required to wear turbans. Yeah.
Yeah, and not cut their hair. But what I'm saying is that Audrey Hepburn doesn't look like Babadeep Singh. Like that's a different type of turban.
Yeah, I think they just call that a hair wrap.
They could both be classified as towel heads.
Wow. Jeez. I think my favorite turban wear was probably either Haji from Johnny Quest or the guy from Annie, from Little Orphan Annie, that like her what was his name? I think his name might have even been Punjab.
Punjab, yeah.
Do you know who Babadeep Singh is? I'm guessing that.
No, I don't.
Babadeep Singh is a Sikh warrior that was defending a temple from invaders, and in the midst of the sword fight, his head got cut off. But he just like picked up his head and carried on fighting like a badass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Totally.
That's my favorite geezer with a turban.
There's that Indian anime movie that's coming out this year that I'm looking forward to catching. It was anime. I shared that clip with you. It looks like the animation from that show Arcane, but it's all like Indian history, you know.
There's one coming out about Rama again.
Ramen.
About Rama. That's the 7th avatar of Lord Vishnu. The one where it like hangs around with Hanuman, like the monkey god and stuff.
Yeah, he lives in Bradford, but signs on under his cousin's name.
That's a title there, Billy. Bloody hell.
Oh, what I typed in?
Yeah.
It's a question. It's not a definitive statement. I'm just asking, you know.
It's even more concerning, like, after all the thirst for Ghislaine or whatever. What time are we on? How are we doing? Like, nobody in the chat has complained about the echo. It's been a bit crunchy here in the back room. Like,
well, it was only that one. It was only that 1 second. It was like for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then it went away. So.
Okay, that's good. And what else did we need to? Have we played a video on the stream yet? I don't think we have we?
No.
This is a video.
There's a YouTube an X account that I've been following called Psyop Anime.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you've seen it, Kenzo, and they're like putting together really good, like it looks like traditional like 80s anime, but it's all like with, you know, it's got like Trump dropping bombs and like Jeffrey Epstein's island and shit. Like it's
one about Pam Bondi and the Dow.
Yeah, Pam Bondi. Yeah, it's got some pretty good stuff. I've been enjoying that content.
I really don't like Pam Bondi. She seems like a bitch, like based on what I've seen, and not like a good bitch.
Get it?
That says I'm broadcasting through a tin can. Maybe I'm not coming through very good.
Don't know.
Oh yeah, I just listened to it. It does sound like a tin can.
I'm gonna play this. Let's find out if it does the echo and shit.
Human meat? Wait, what?
What?
Hope you are feeling better. Did we analyze the jerky? Why didn't we get jerky this week? I also added more to the jerky and ginger lemongrass. Thank you so much. Super cool. Beef jerky, delicious. Jojo is here and we'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. We'll walk the jerky over to Jeffrey. Why would jerky walk around? Why would it do that? Delicious lunch, beef jerky. Steve and I are very grateful above all.
Okay. So, I wasn't even really listening. I was just leaving it long enough to play so we can find out if it's echoing like it.
He was talking about beef jerky.
Oh yeah, I know what he was talking about because I've watched a video before. Like, and I've looked at all of those jerky references, and some of them are really forced. Like, they're definitely not actually talking about jerky. Like, aren't they eating human meat? That's for us to leap to.
Are you asking, was that a question, or are you just putting that out there?
I don't know. Like, I was distracted reading Matt Barr's comment in the chat that most of New CG wishes they were on Epstein's list.
Well, it might be code for, because they use lots of other food codes, hot dogs and pizzas and stuff.
Yeah. Like, everybody knows the pizza one. That's a classic. And I know that, I'm a person who's deliberate about the words that I choose when I communicate via text message, or if I'm leaving a paper trail of some kind.
Yeah, but when they're talking about like a $70,000 pizza, it's kind of like.
Well, I mean, what I think this is funny. What it reminds me of is, back when like smoking weed was illegal here in California and stuff. I'd get messages from my friends like, "Hey, I've got $50. Can you bring over some cookies? I really want some cookies." Like, and I'm just like, dude. First off, no, like we're so, like small potatoes that like no one, like police aren't monitoring your fucking phone, and if we did, your code words are so bad they would be able to tell exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. Where did we done that? Alright. The big thing everyone's talking about on Twitter in my feed this week is fucking hell, that's not it. That's it. This picture that was shared by Rob Liefeld of Todd McFarlane with this quote that he can sell a comic drawn by Michelangelo and written by a dog. Which ignited like a whole writers versus artists debate on Twitter. What are your thoughts on that? Like, who do you think is more important in the production of a comic book?
I think it goes both. It can go either way. It's dependent, isn't it? You can have a comic book that's amazingly drawn and the story's dog shit, but it still sells. You can have one that's not drawn very well, but the story carries it. It's a non-argument.
Yeah, it's dominant. It's like they're both important. She's not here today, but I really liked this answer that Piper gave, which says that good writers can tell an entire story and have the reader hallucinate the pictures with no art needed. Like, and a really good way to
Yeah.
frame it. Like, I always talk about how my aim in writing is to elicit a specific emotional response inside your body and it, like the body of the reader, like and whether that's laughter or feeling sick or sad, depressed, those dark emotions are the easiest ones to like make someone feel like
So wait, what is this in reference to? What she's saying?
oh, in this debate about artists and writers that's been all over Twitter
Yeah.
this week.
Well, it's a very true statement. You know.
I think. Oh, I haven't even got it on screen for the viewers properly.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it. I
Yeah,
can see
you
it on
could
the
see
screen.
it, but they couldn't see it. Like,
No, I'm watching YouTube in another window.
oh,
Oh, you didn't move it down so they couldn't
yeah,
read it. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Good writers can tell an entire story and have the reader hallucinating the pictures. No art needed. Good artists can tell a story with a single wordless image. If your egos are so fragile you can't share credit, go write novels and draw picture books.
Yeah, I think she won. Like, it's the best answer that I saw, in the whole week.
Well, I mean, and when they come together, if one is dragging their feet, it doesn't matter how good the other one does. Like very few times am I like a style over substance guy where I'm just like, yeah, like the visuals are really good, but like the story was absolute like shit, or like the writing was really good, but like the acting and the visuals were so bad, like I was able to watch it. You know, like if you're gonna do a medium where you bring those two people together, both people have to be, you know, bringing it as least as good as the other. You know, I mean, there are of course there's some outliers of things that I have watched where like it was really cool to look at, but the writing was kind of shit, or vice versa.
I
Like
can.
like the writing was kind of or the visuals were kind of shit, but like the premise was so cool. But for I mean, it's a rule of thumb like both people need to bring it like at least in equal parts.
Yeah, I've definitely seen cartoons that look terrible, like but are well written. Like
Yeah.
there's a bajillion examples of that. And then the other way, like a movie that came to my mind is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen movie.
Oh, I love
In
that movie.
that it looks beautiful, like it's so aesthetically pleasing. And the idea is excellent because obviously it's Alan Moore's idea. But the film's written so shit. Like, it's one of the most boringest movies ever. Most boringest comic book movies, for sure.
I just watched this last week because I had never seen it. It was usually I watch all the DC animated universe stuff because I think it's probably, in my opinion, DC animated universe is the best comic book to screen stuff that's ever come out. Like I like it more than the MCU. I like it more than like any of the Marvel animation that's ever come out. And I've always been more of a Marvel guy, but like the DC a AU is just so good. Like I don't know how I missed it, but I watched Batman Year One, the animated movie, last week. And dude, Bryan Cranston as Commissioner Gordon was fucking fire as fuck.
I
Like
really
he
thought
was
you was gonna say as Batman for a second.
no, he played Commissioner Gordon, and like I wasn't really completely familiar with Batman Year One, and so I didn't realize that like Commissioner Gordon was actually going to have a bigger role and more speaking lines than Batman did by I think like 2-1, and he totally carried that movie. And like I want to see Bryan Cranston like as a live action Commissioner Gordon now.
Yeah, I can see that in my mind, and I would like that a lot. Also, like, seems like a good natural fit. Miku in the chat says writing carries every fictional medium. I think what I would go further to say is that it's not about the artist or the writer, both of those are attempts to express the idea, and and it's the idea that's good or bad. Like the art is just us trying to like manifest the idea into reality. Does that make sense? No. What about this, Billy? You gonna watch this Spider-Man noir with Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man?
I am so hit and miss on Nicolas Cage. Like there's sometimes where I think he's just absolutely brilliant, and then other times I just don't like 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 any part of what he's doing. So I don't know. Like I don't know. And I like noir stories for sure, and this visually looks very interesting. I just don't know how he's going to play it. So I'm just not
Like,
sure.
it's hard to imagine even Nicolas Cage doing like a subtle thing in it. Like,
Yeah.
I can't help but imagine he's gonna be running around, I'm Spider-Man or whatever. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it does look nice. Like, they've actually managed to achieve the look that I think Zack Snyder was trying to get. Like, this is dark and clear at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I can still see what's going on, like, perfectly.
Well, there's a comic book black and white noir picture that I guess was very divisive, and I had no idea that it was like divisive at all, but like I really liked the movie Spirit that was directed by Frank Miller.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess for people that were actual Spirit fans, they thought the movie was total shit. And like
Yeah.
I didn't have any attachment to the original Spirit, so like I'm like, wait, this guy's superpowers are he can't die. Like as long as the city stands, he can't die, and any woman that hears his voice immediately falls in love with him. I'm like, those might be the two best superpowers like of all time.
It's pretty overpowered, isn't it?
Yeah.
Matt Barr in the chat says, like Tom Cruise, it's him, not the character. Yeah.
I think Tom Cruise even has more range than Nicolas Cage, in my opinion, because like you can get Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, but then Tom Cruise is like um what was it that the football movie that he did
you, th-
Jerry Maguire.
that's such a funny proof of what I was about to say, what just happened right then. Nobody would ever say, oh, and then my favourite part of the movie was when Ethan Hawke was hanging off the side of the plane. You say my favourite part of the movie was when Tom Cruise was hanging off the side of the plane.
Oh,
Like,
that's kind of true.
you
Yeah.
in the Jerry Maguire example, you couldn't even remember the name of the character when it's the title of the movie. Like, you still was like that Tom Cruise football movie. Whereas there's other actors who, like, you know them so uh, baked into one specific role that when you see them in something else, you still like. This happens to me with Chris Evans in it. Like, I see him in. If Chris Evans and Tom Cruise are in a movie together, I would say, oh, that Tom Cruise Captain America movie, like, because. What else?
No, I hear what you're saying. I mean, I give Tom Cruise a lot of leeway because some of my favorite all time, like Magnolia, is still one of my favorite all time movies. I love that movie, and I think that the Mission Impossible films are arguably the best action movie franchise in my generation.
What about if Epstein was working for Scientology? That's a thing. Like, I was just thinking about how Tom Cruise, when he dies, like, then he'll finally come out about whatever it is that he's doing down there. I look forward to that. Not to him dying, but the revelation. I prefer like him to be alive when comeuppance comes. Alright. What are we on time wise? 67. Alright, let's think of a troll like to wrap it up before
Okay.
we get to the poem. I did have
Is
we've
there
got
anywhere that we can do a Nicolas Cage troll on something like for this art here?
like we could leave a
I mean,
movie review or something.
like on the IMDb page that might be there already.
I'm not sure that I have an IMDb account that can do that, but let me just have a little look.
Or Rotten Tomatoes or
I was
something.
gonna
It
say,
might
I
be
think
already
I've got
listed there.
Rotten Tomatoes. But what? Like for what? Movie and shit. Like how we gonna what? Oh, we'll see if
Well, at least I know on IMDb they put movies while they're still in production on the page.
yeah. Oh, I should have just pressed that. Okay, here we go. Right, let's find out. Is that in frame? Can you see that? Yeah. Spider-Man Noir. No, it's not on there yet. Can we do a search for Nicolas Cage? Someone got a cat.
Yeah, it's Banana.
Oh, some person is here. Hello.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. I'm confused again. Never mind.
Oh, I don't know. I thought
Maybe that's not. Yeah, maybe that was a bad suggestion.
Creators Outlet in the chat says, "Hey, Chub is still active. Yeah, Merry Boys comes out today.
Oh yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a good idea. Let's have a little look at that. Let's plug that.
The origin story for the Merry Boys was still one of probably the most shocking reveals in comics for me, probably in the last while. Like the whole them coming out of an abortion clinic dumpster, like it's pretty raw.
Yeah, something like it. And I've seen like inside this next one. And it's great. It's already live. It's just right now. So here it is. It's already on £120 with 4 backers. Okay, so I'm gonna go and back that after the show. Let's just end it. Like I think it was a successful test. That was the point.
Okay, I have a poem.
Yeah. That's what I was leading up to. I'll give you the floor to take us out with the poem. Billy is the winner of the episode. Well, I mean, I think I should be the winner of the episode, but I can't name myself the winner of the episode. So, Billy, you win the episode. That means that you get to plug something before we do the poem. What are you going to plug?
Oh, okay. If you're into underground indie hip hop, there's a company I started working with this last year called Sorta Weird, SORDAWYRD. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on YouTube. They're putting out a lot of cool like indie hip hop. I've been doing like album covers and just all sorts of stuff for them, like advertisement stuff. I've been their video editor for their podcast. Like I said, doing promo work for their advertisements and stuff, doing some animation frames for their little short visualizer animes. So yeah, like if you're into people talking underground indie hip hop and music, go check out Sorta Weird. I'll put it in chat here. Go check out Sorta Weird on YouTube.
Okay, great, Billy. Kenzo, you doing Full Aussie tomorrow in the morning?
Yes, we're back in 11 o'clock UK time.
11 a.m.
Yeah.
For anyone in the UK who wants to watch that. The poll, I done a poll in the chat, like asking whether I should try and do like a CG UK reunion thing. 64% of people said yes, which is a win. Like not as high as I was expecting, maybe. There's something to think about. I don't know what. We'll definitely do a show next week. Hopefully there'll be a better like unifying narrative. This week was mostly bug testing to make sure that the transition from StreamYard back to OBS worked without fucking the sound up again, and I think for the most part it worked. But I'll have to watch it back to find out. Okay, Billy, I'm gonna give you the floor for the poem. Let me super embiggen you as well before you do that, though.
I'm going to be king of the ice agents. Let's check in with the bots. Oh.
Okay, now they'll be able to hear you.
Okay. I'm going to be king of the ice agents. Let's check in with the bots. The gay space base. It's all made up. I read that before you said it. It's like a social credit system, but you're not a bogan. That's not a thing from 4 years ago. 5 out of 5 would come again. It was involved with the Russians. Don't put me in that bracket. Earmarked as killable. He's a pally with the Americans, not the caramel filled for homosexuals. That's cultural appropriation. Good night.
Bye.
Peace.